Charles de Gaulle, the leader who saved France, the man who defied the Nazis and rebuilt a nation in the darkest days of World War II, when France was under Nazi occupation and hope seemed lost. One man refused to surrender. His name, Charles de Gaulle, from leading the French resistance to rebuilding France as its president. De Gaulle played a crucial role in shaping the country's modern history. But who was he really? What made him such a powerful leader? And how did he manage to save France not just once, but twice? Let's dive into the incredible story of Charles de Gaulle. Early life, a military mindset from the start. Charles de Gaulle was born in 1890 in Lille, France, into a family of strong patriotic values. From a young age, he showed a deep interest in history and strategy. He joined the French army and fought in World War I, where he was captured and spent years as a prisoner of war. Even in captivity, he attempted to escape 5 times, showing his determination and resilience traits that would define his entire career. World War II, the call to resist. When World War II began, de Gaulle was a rising military officer. In 1940, as German forces invaded France, the French government decided to surrender to Nazi Germany. In 1940, as German forces invaded France, the French government decided to surrender to Nazi Germany. His speech became legendary. France has lost a battle, but France has not lost the war. From exile, he led the Free French forces, organizing resistance movements across Europe and Africa. While many saw him as an outsider, his leadership kept the spirit of France alive. The liberation of France. As the war progressed, de Gaulle worked closely with the Allies. In 1944, after the D-Day landings, Allied forces and the French resistance liberated Paris. When de Gaulle entered the city, crowds cheered as he marched through the streets, declaring France free once again. However, he didn't just want France to be free, he wanted it to be strong and independent. He rejected ideas of becoming a puppet government under the US and Britain, demanding full sovereignty for France. The president who rebuilt France. After World War II, de Gaulle briefly stepped away from politics but returned in 1958, when France was in crisis. He became president and founded the Fifth Republic, a new system of government that gave the president more power, ensuring political stability. During his presidency, he strengthened France's economy and industry, developed France's own nuclear weapons program, withdrew France from NATO's military command to keep its independence, gave Algeria independence, ending years of colonial war. His leadership modernized France, making it a global power once again. Resignation and legacy. Despite his successes, de Gaulle's presidency faced opposition. In 1968, student protests and workers' strikes shook France. In 1969, he held a referendum on government reforms. When it failed, he resigned and retired. 1 year later, in 1970, Charles de Gaulle passed away at 79 years old. Though he was gone, his legacy shaped modern France, and to this day, he is remembered as the leader who saved and rebuilt his nation. Key vocabulary and expressions. French resistance. Groups that fought against the Nazi occupation of France. Exile. Being forced to live outside your country. Liberation. The act of freeing a place from enemy control. Fifth Republic. France's current government system, created by de Gaulle. Sovereignty. The ability of a country to govern itself independently. Charles de Gaulle was more than just a soldier. He was a symbol of courage, resilience, and leadership. He saved France during World War II, rebuilt it as president, and left a legacy of independence and strength. His story is a reminder that true leaders don't surrender, they fight for their people, no matter the odds. Do you think Charles de Gaulle was France's greatest leader? Tell us in the comments. Subscribe for more stories about history and leadership.